Okay, welcome everybody to the presentation. My name is Chris Stirring and I'll be presenting today. Today we're going to be looking at 3 different websites. Now these are all what I would call alternatives for Pinterest, but they're specifically targeted towards men. I notice most of our attendees today are women, so this may be interesting for you. But if you have something that you're selling on your site that would target well to men, this might be a good site. I do want to throw up a little bit of a disclaimer here. Some of these sites will have some scantily clad women, things of that nature. So if that's something that's offensive to you, please feel free to close off the session. I don't want to offend anybody, but some of these sites will have some of that sort of thing on there. Shouldn't have any like pornographic type stuff, but you know, bathing suits and that sort of thing we may be seeing. So just so you're aware, and I'll give you a little bit of time if you want to close off before we move in and look at that. Okay, well that said, I've got 3 websites that we're going to be looking at today. They are GentleMint.com, Manteresting.com, and DudePins.com. So we'll start over here with DudePins. Okay, and you can see this really looks quite a lot like Pinterest, except that it's kind of a manly based, right? And stuff men-like, and so just like Pinterest, it would be really good to put up pictures of your products, things like that. They do have quite a few different categories in here of specific things. So we could go in here and, you know, if we're interested in cars, maybe we're selling that sort of thing. This might be a good board for us to look at. Each of the different things we can click on. So you know, if I like this particular one, I can open it up. I can follow the person who pinned it, or in this case, I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but in Pinterest it would be pinned it. We can add a comment here. We can like it and so forth. So good. If I wanted to like this one, I could click on it right here. If I wanted to repost it to my board, I could do that here. So that's kind of some interesting information there. And there's a lot of different categories, different things that you could look at in there as well. They also have videos, a trending section, and a shop section. On the shop section, let's go ahead and open that up. That might be interesting. Latest from the DudePins shop. So they have specific items here that are being sold. I don't know if those are ones that we'd be able to actually get involved with and sell something ourselves, or if these are just things that they sell as a retail location. I'll have to do a little bit more research on that, but we can come in here and buy things, things like that. So let's go back here to the home page. Maybe. There it is. Okay. And let's see what else we can do here. I'm going to move this out of my way. Okay, so here, there's some other things we can look at. And I've got some about information for us. Obviously, that's important for us to kind of look at. You can get in and view your own profile, your settings, finding friends through your email and networks that you're involved in. You can add a product. Let's go ahead and do that. Take a look at that. So we can post something here. So let's look at all three of these. So post is content from a website. So I might come in here and put in my website. Oops. And have it, let's see what it says here. Well, it didn't get very good information. So let's put it here in, let's put it here in Dude Stuff. Enter a new montage name. I'm going to say products I love. And let's put a description. Check out my website. You can find all kinds of flags and flag display cases. Everything for the Patriot. Okay, and the picture is not a very good one for some reason. I don't know what happened there, but this is where it ends up. That's kind of cool. Get a little page with our own analytics and so forth to look at. I'm going to go back to that ad and let's look at upload. And this one takes us into our images. So let's find one of my products here. Downloads. There's one. Okay, and I'm going to put it under products I love. And this is my product. And all right, so you can see how that works. And it's kind of nice. Let's click on that and see how it looks. Yeah, good. I can go to post source and it takes me in here. I can add a comment, whatever I want to do. I can like it. So nice stuff. Okay, and there was one last one here. So we can go into montage. We can create a different category for our pins. Here's what it looks like. So I can create a category for dogs, or let's say dogs. Create a category under animals and create the montage. And then I can edit the montage and I can put in a description or add items to it or what have you. So some very, very cool stuff. A lot like Pinterest. I mean, all of these are going to be a lot like Pinterest, but definitely some fun. All right, let's take a look at the next one. We're going to Manteresting.com. Again, very similar structure. Looks a lot like Pinterest. We're going to see that. So on this site, of course, we have their social networks. We follow. Let's click on that and see what happens. So I'm not following anybody yet. Let's see what happens there. My account. I can come in here and edit it, add notifications, socially connect, view nails. So here they're nails instead of pins. That's interesting. We can log out. They have a newsletter, a user search, invite a friend. They have interesting or interest. So I can come in here and I can look under gaming, for example. Let's do that. And it comes up and gives me some different things there that I might like, and so forth. So I'm a fan of Final Fantasy. So I can re-nail that, I can bump that, or I can comment on that. So do that. Comes up here, and I can talk about it and add it, save it there, and now I've added it. I have to put it under a bench. Games I enjoy. Oops. Okay, and then now it's saved. There, good. So that said, the next piece here, they've got, of course, videos under popular and some about information there. We can also do a search. More importantly, we can add stuff here as well. So let's go through that. It's pretty similar again. We can nail from a URL. So let's pull up http://my.com. Well, for some reason my images on my website are not working very well. Let's take a different site. Let's go to www. Aha, there we go. Okay, so I pulled up a website from the hockey team I like, so let's pin something from them. Sign up for Pinterest. I don't want to sign up for Pinterest. That's interesting. Oh, I must have clicked on the pin it button there. Okay, so that adds it. Bench. And they have a sports. There we go. And we'll save it. Okay, good. And let's look at the next option there. Upload. Again, it's going to take us to browse. Pull up a and let's see, where would that fit? House stuff. Okay. So you can kind of see some of their categories and things are a little different, things like that. And then last one here is, of course, we can create a new bench for something. So I might put in sites I like and put into a category technology, maybe. Okay. See how that goes. Okay. So you can kind of see how that fills in there. We get some good information, some things happening. Then we can come in and edit things, add some social information. So again, a lot like Pinterest, but just more geared towards men. The last one here, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get into too much, but it works pretty similar. This one, you have to get a request. So I went in and I signed up, and I haven't received my my invitation. That's what I want to call it. I haven't received an invitation yet, so we may come back to this one. But again, it looks to me like it's going to work really similarly. We've got the different options, the pictures under there. So this is just really, 3 different options for those of you who are maybe dealing with products that men might enjoy. And even then, I mean, really anything would go here. So it's just 3 sites that are kind of alternatives to Pinterest, and ones that might have some different resources, some different fun, and might give us some different kinds of results. So some cool things to look at. So I guess that is really all I wanted to go over. So I will go ahead and open it up for any questions at this point.